Daniel 8:20. Ha'ayel asher ra'ita ba'al ha'keranaim malchei madai u faras. So here we get the formal beginning of the interpretation of the vision. Gabriel here is explaining to Daniel what we have, and he begins with the ram. Now, just literally here, we just get the introduction of the ram. Now, further modified by who you saw. So the ram who you saw, but a lot of English translations will do something here at the beginning like, as for the ram which you saw, because we're going to see some other explanations here coming. This one is specifically about the ram. So we get ha'ayil, the ram, which you saw. Here we have the call perfect second masculine singular. Notice the ta formative here. The verbal root is resh aleph hey. And again, let me just point out that this third hey becomes the yod there in those third hey weak verbs. Or some people know these as original third vav yod verbs, and that is exactly why, because that yod drops in. The ram which you saw. Now the ram gets further modified here as the owner of the two horns. Now I went with two horns here because of the dual ending ayim. So the owner of the two horns. Now some English translations will say something like the ram which you saw, the one that had two horns. But again, more directly we get here Baal, the owner, or the Lord of two horns, the owner of the two horns. Then we get the kings of Media and Persia. Now notice the plural construct here. It's going to get a little bit tricky. Some of the versions have a singular here, as if this king of Media and Persia is referring to the ram, but here I think maybe the horns are in view, and so the kings, plural, the kings of Media and Persia. And so we're starting to see Daniel kind of move into this vision beyond his present circumstances, or at least within his present circumstances here, but going to move beyond that in this interpretation of the kingdoms that are coming.